Mainstream media is full of stories of property markets in decline and prices falling, but there are plenty of exceptions to the situation, which fundamentally is about corrections in the Sydney and Melbourne markets. Now, Regional Queensland provides a striking example. Markets across Regional Queensland are operating at a high level, although some of the former stars, like the Sunshine Coast, are fading a little. Our latest quarterly survey has classified 177 locations across regional Queensland as rising or consistency markets, which maintains the high levels we have recorded over the past 18 months. And this means that despite less vibrancy in major markets like the Sunshine Coast and the Gold Coast, regional Queensland continues to present numerous strong property markets with high levels of sales activity. And our price analysis shows there continues to be exceptional growth in many areas. Now, the Rising Stars report, which was published late last year by Hotspotting and the comparison website Cairnstar, ranked regional Queensland the number 2 market in the nation out of the 14 major market jurisdictions across Australia. And this suggested great prospects for price growth in 2022. And our latest quarterly survey of sales activity and the previous one have confirmed that ranking. Prior to 2021, the highest number of rising markets in our quarterly surveys of regional Queensland was just 72. But the past 6 surveys have found 157, then 146, 171, 163, 179, and 162 locations with rising sales activity. So for the past 18 months, sales activity levels have been more than double what was typical prior to 2021. As we have noted in that survey 3 months ago, the strongest markets are now found in central and northern Queensland, and standout municipalities across the state include Rockhampton, where all 11 of the suburbs in our analysis are classified as rising markets. Mackay, 12 of the 14 are rising. Gladstone, 11 of the 12 are rising. Bundaberg, 8 of the 11 are rising. Townsville, 13 of the 15 suburbs in our analysis are rising markets. Toowoomba, 12 of the 17 are rising. And the Whitsundays, all 4 locations there, are also rising markets. There are smaller local government areas across the state where sales activity strong, including the Central Highlands, which includes Emerald, the Western Downs region, which includes places like Dalby and Chinchilla, South Burnett, which includes Kingaroy and Anango, the Scenic Rim region near the Gold Coast, including towns like Beaudesert and Boonah, the Southern Downs precinct, which is Warwick and Stanthorpe, and the Banana local government area, which features the town of Biloela. The Gold Coast remains a strong market, but a little less so than before. The number of rising suburbs in the past 4 surveys have been 37, 30, 28, now 26. So it shows a trend of gradual decline in the number of suburbs classified as rising markets. But these markets are still dominated overall by rising or consistency markets. The Sunshine Coast, which is a growth market for the past 3 to 4 years, one of the most compelling price growth areas anywhere in Australia over that time period, still very much a national leader on price growth at the moment, but now has only 13 suburbs with rising sales momentum and 29 plateau markets, which advances the pattern we've seen in our previous surveys, which suggests this market is well past its peak, and the neighbouring Noosa local government area only has 1 rising suburb amongst the 8 in our survey, which confirms the gradual decline in vibrancy in that part of the central Queensland market. Now, prices are rising almost everywhere in regional Queensland. Every suburb in town except one delivered growth in median house prices in the past year, with 84% of them recording annual rises above 10%, and over 100 locations have increased by 20% or more in the past 12 months, including 67 locations, which are up by over 30%. And the growth has continued in the most recent quarter, with half of all regional Queensland locations rising by more than 5% in 3 months. And in the apartment markets, 98% of locations recorded annual growth in their median prices, including 62 suburbs, which have risen 20% or more. The standout market continues to be the Sunshine Coast, where the fall-off in sales activity has not yet translated into a reduction in the rate of price growth. And the Sunshine Coast and Noosa local government areas combined, 24 suburbs have recorded annual growth of 30% or more in their median house prices, the Gold Coast also has similarly spectacular price incomes. So the message overall is that prices continue to be strong in most markets across regional Queensland. Sales activity data suggests that many locations will continue to deliver price growth for the rest of this year and beyond.